Yo, what is going on, guys? So I need to make this video because a lot of people that I know are starting to get screwed over by this. So let's get into it. So this is the YouTube network rant, or the truth about YouTube networks. So let's get into this. So first, what is a YouTube network? So it's basically a company that will come to you, or you go to them or apply for it, whatever. Basically, it's a company that controls the monetization on your YouTube channel. Basically, it puts ads on your videos and will basically get you money. So there's basically two ways. You can go through Google AdSense or through an external network. Now, Google is a very, safe method. It's straight from Google. Whatever you get in your estimated earnings is how much money you really will be getting. So that's basically the, Google part. But other networks can really, deceive you. First things first, it all starts with your YouTube channel. You really won't start to get these offers that are really sketchy until you're around 1,000 subs. Because honestly, guys, people that are under 1,000 subs usually won't be making money off YouTube, mostly just doing it just to upload a couple videos at a time. Usually when you reach 1,000 subs plus and you start to grow a little bit, that's when you start to take YouTube seriously. Now, I do like to take YouTube. It's fun. It's a hobby for me. It doesn't make me money. It does, but it doesn't make me enough to, live off of it. But it does help me to get stuff like buying a car, that type of stuff. So it helps me out. And it's a good hobby. It's a healthy hobby. It's a good way to, I guess, entertain people, and I like it. But networks really love to toy with that. They want a piece of that. They realize that you're a good investment. They would love to do anything to get you to sign up for it, and they will literally say anything. So you got a channel that's pretty good. You're getting decent following, decent views. So this network, YouTube Gamers Union. This is just some random network. This is not a real network. If this is actually a real network, I'm literally done. I'm gonna quit YouTube if there's a network called YouTube Gamers Union. Hey, we're YouTube Gamers Union. We wanna put you on our network. So say this as you don't have a network yet. You're now starting to realize about it, but you really haven't been doing your research as much. So this is what they really love to take advantage of. They hope that you're ignorant and fall for their trap. And that's something that people don't realize until they got screwed over when they're in the network and can't get out. And how do I mean this? It's because of the contract. The contract itself. The contract is probably the worst thing that you will probably get, because you have to read basically all of it to make sure that the things that they were saying is actually in there. Now, usually they won't say some things that's in the contract unless you ask. For example, how long is the contract? What revenue share you would be getting, and what's the CPM. So first things first, let's talk about the CPM. CPM is basically how much money you'll be getting per 1,000 views. The average, I think, is a 1, but they can go as high as like a 10, they can go as low as like a 0.1. Now, how do I know this? They can go as low as that because there's been a YouTube channel known as CSGO News, who actually does CSGO News, and he made this public on his YouTube channel. He made it public on his videos. He didn't let me know privately, so this is on his channel. So this is not like me saying his private information. He made it public, so I'm allowed to talk about it. So he said that he was a network that made his CPM was 0.15, which is literally the worst I've ever seen, because he got screwed over with his network, which I will talk about in a second and how that happened. Because here's the thing, if they advertised that CPM to him, they told him right away, he would never sign up for it. No one would. But it's when you realize you got screwed over, is when you realize, oh crap, it's too late, because you're already stuck with them. But like I said, he says he got around 2 million views, but only got around $200 instead of 2,000. So he got 1/10 of the money he should be making. And this is how people can get screwed over. So how did this ever happen to him? Well, networks, when they ask you, they won't say the CPM, they won't say the revenue share. And the revenue share is basically how much you'll be getting and how much network will be getting. Now, they like to say this actually now because I think people are more known about this. They don't know as much about the CPM though, which, I guess they'd rather not tell you if it's bad unless you ask for it. Now, the contract length is something else. You need to ask about that and be like, how long are you gonna lock me in this contract? They say no lock-in. Go into detail. Literally ask questions if you want. These are my tips from you, because I've been in 4 networks. I've been with Maker Studios / RPM, whatever it's been called. I hated that network. I've been with Freedom, which is a decent network, but been with Union for Gamers, definitely the best network by far for gamers. I will put my link if you want to join it. And then I think I joined, and then I did TGN for a little bit, but I don't really like TGN, and then I rejoined Curse. And I think Fullscreen is also a good network, so if you don't do gaming, just join Fullscreen. They're actually a really good network. I've gotten really good reviews from them, and a lot of people, seem to be happy when they're with them. So that's basically it. I think their CPM's pretty good as well. The revenue share is not the best. I think it's like a 70-30, but I mean, it's, it's there. But the thing is that they don't advertise a CPM because it's probably bad. And that's the thing. So, for example, and they also have network tiers. So basically, they advertise the best tier to you. They'll advertise a tier that you basically don't qualify for, but they're advertising that to you. Basically, they're saying, hey, our top tier network for people that should have around 100K plus subs, but we're advertising this to you, but put the other stuff in the contract so you don't know, because we're technically advertising, whatever, they put some loopholes in it. Their job is to get you to join the network. That's the thing. So they'll usually have tiers. So you join the network and you're like, well, what, you didn't advertise this. Oh yeah, you didn't realize we put you in the lowest tier of our network, but don't worry, you can climb up the ladder and join when in reality you can't, because they realize that there is no other ladder, or that's only for the people that you'll probably never get to when you're in that network. And that's the case. That's probably what happened to CSGO News. They probably advertised a really good CPM, or never told him, and then he joined and then realized that his CPM was so bad. Or they advertised a CPM for a different tier, and then when he joined, they put him in the lowest tier. So you need to ask about that. Hey, if I join the network, will I be getting this CPM? If they say yes, then you have literally proof of them saying that. They're in a call from them, literally say that, record, like literally save all of the conversations. So if they screw you over, you can use that to get out of your contract, because that's literally them lying to you. But that's basically the situation with YouTube networks. So let's start calling people out. Let's start calling networks out. Now, this is RPM. RPM/Maker Studios is probably the worst network. And all the networks that are basically rando networks that love to ask you, basically networks you never heard about, they're probably scams. They're probably networks that will lock you in for 2 years. They will also give you horrible CPM. They will also have worse revenue shares. And they're basically the networks that anyone can join. The legit networks are the networks that you want to join. You actually chase those networks, not the networks chase you. You chase that network because it's so good. For example, Union for Gamers, I don't really think they try to go for YouTubers. I think they just know that they're such a good network, everyone wants to join them. And you have to have requirements. You basically have to have a certain amount of views and subs to join. But the thing is that it's not like a crazy amount. It's basically an amount to where if you reach this amount, you're gonna be making money. That's the thing. If you don't qualify, you won't be making money at all, period, off YouTube. So that's the situation. So they're basically saying, just come back when you can apply. Because I originally applied for about a year or two ago, didn't make it, but then I reapplied and they accepted me, which I think is really good. And they have a very good CPM. I think it goes between, it ranges from 1 to 5, and I think it's based on how well the network did that month. But basically that's something you always want to look at, because some networks will say, our CPM last month was a 10, but the next month it could be a 0.2 or something. You never know. You always want to ask questions, and that's something that people won't do. And they love to target children too, which really sucks, because they say, hey, we need a parent to sign this, when they basically could just forge their parent's signature or not even ask. They'll say, how old are you? Oh, I'm 18, when you're actually 12, because that's what they love to do. Because here's the thing, their parent will probably actually read the contract, and you won't, and realize that your parent might help you not get screwed over, but you won't. And that's the thing. They target young children, and if you're a younger person, and I'm like, here's the thing, guys. You guys are like, oh, he's a younger person. I'm 16. I don't care if I sound 12. I know what I'm doing with YouTube networks. I've been with a lot of them. Been screwed over by Maker Studios for 2 years. 60% ad revenue, horrible CPM, and locked in for 2 years. I hated that network so bad. It was probably the worst network I've been with. This is probably fueling why I'm making this video. Union for Gamers, a no lock-in. They literally, when I went to leave to join TGN for about a month, they released me the day after I asked. That's how a no lock-in should be. Some no lock-ins are like, oh, well, we work on a month-to-month contract. Basically, just say it's a month-to-month contract, but they say no lock-in. I don't care. Honestly, guys, if you're gonna join a network, make sure that it's no lock-in and read the contract. Really, really, really read the contract. Don't scroll through don't be like the end user's license agreement where you just scroll to the bottom and hit accept. This is something you really, really need to look at, because this can determine how, you can get screwed over, or how you could, be an awesome financial opportunity for your YouTube channel. This is something that I stress that you guys really watch and pay attention to, because as you grow, companies would like to take advantage of you, and don't let them. You have the option. They're not forcing you to. They're just trying to lie to you to deceive you so you would sign up for their network. And that's basically what they're trying to do, because, recruiters, it's their job to do it. You can't really get mad at them for it, but it's their job. That's their job, to basically recruit you to join the network. And this is probably where I'm going rambling off, but that's their objective. And they're in their company, they're trying to make money. So if they want to get a slice of that, of your YouTube channel, that's what they're going to do. And they love to lie about how they'll make your channel grow. They won't. The only person that can really make your channel grow is yourself, or you get a shout out, but mostly yourself. Your content is going to make people want to subscribe either way, or keep subscribers. You get a shout out from a guy with 1 million subs and get 100K, but if you upload videos that no one wants to watch, they'll be gone within a month. Trust me. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I've been talking for about 12 minutes. I've made it over 10 minutes, so I've got that easy YouTube money. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I had to say a lot. If you guys agree with me, hit the like button. If you disagree, hit the dislike button. Let me know in the comments what you think. The only reason why I'm making this video is just so that you guys are informed about YouTube networks, how they try to deceive you into join. So that is basically it. Now, I do upload Minecraft videos, so if you do like those, you can go check them out. I mostly do factions on the Cosmic PvP. So you do like Cosmic PvP, like Preston Plays Wiffles, I play on the Ice Planet. And if you like those videos, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making a video off the top. If you want me to make a video on the top networks and the worst networks, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, this has been Jagnole, and I will see you guys next time.